Over to Withrow. Penetrating. Bounce pass to Griggs. Top of the key. 3. No good. Ham pulls down the rebound.
Can't settle for the 3. They look good, but just because you're open doesn't mean it's always a good shot.
Left side, it goes to Milburn. Milburn throws it across over to Ham, and he walks.
You want to make Ham, who we said is basically their prototypical post player, likes to play with his back to the basket. You want to make him catch it 15 and out and put a ball down on the floor.
Put a couple of changes in the lineup as we got Eli Brooks, 6'6", 165 sophomore in for Barren County. Came in for Gavin Withrow. Brooks scored 9 points against Monroe County on Friday night. Here's a long 3, no way off the mark for Brooks.
Like I said,
and
he was wide open, but you can get that anytime you want it.
Yep. Lloyd looking down low for Grayson, can't find him. 2:13 left in the quarter. Lloyd straight away out to Milburn. Milburn right side over to Stringer. Stringer looking back down low. It's picked off. Niken's got it for the Trojans. Lead pass up to Porter. He goes under, lays it up and missed it. Murphy puts it back in and a foul.
Good job, Corbin running the floor, not giving up or taking for granted that Tay was going to get that layup and get rewarded with an and one opportunity.
Who did they put the foul on?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, okay. And the free throw is good for Corbin Murphy. An old-fashioned three-point play for the 6'3" senior.
Wait a minute. The bucket was good, and they're making him line up and take another free throw.
Yeah,
so
well, they just,
miscommunication.
Yeah.
So we'll take a 12-8 lead.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
1-2-2 press from the Trojans here.
Loy trying to get away from the trap. Dribbles it down to the left corner. Goes to baseline. Almost lost his footing. Went out of bounds. Here's Grayson putting it up and in.
He stepped right on the baseline right here in front of me and everybody. I don't know. I guess you don't call that.
Brooks deep on the right side. Griggs back to Brooks. Fakes the 3. Goes baseline. He's cut off. Back out it comes to Porter. Loops it over to Griggs. Griggs trying to penetrate in the lane. Has nowhere to go. Bounce pass back out to Pointer. Pointer driving in the left corner. Pulls up with a jumper. No, air ball. Grayson with it for Russell County. 1:15 left here in the quarter. 12-10 Trojan lead. Milburn's got it. He'll give it out to Loy. Loy now on the dribble. Back to Milburn. Milburn against Niken. He'll give it to Stringer. Fakes, drives in. 12-footer in the air. It is way off the mark. Didn't draw iron. Pointer with it for the Trojans. Over the left side, Griggs, he's open, doesn't take it. Now penetrates the lane. Trying to backtrack in, he's in trouble. Shovels it back out to Pointer. Now Pointer will bring it back out. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Brooks has it on the right side. Now Brooks wants to drive with it. Goes down to the corner. Niken covered up by Stringer. Has to get rid of it out to Brooks. Swings it back to Griggs. He'll fire the 3. It is no good. Battle for the rebound. Taken in there by Ham. For Russell County with 27 seconds to play. Loy against Mason Griggs. 17 seconds left. I'm taking one-on-one. He's going to drive to the bucket. Puts it up. It's blocked. Snagged in there by Niken. Niken, crossover dribble. Lost the handle. Shoves it off to Murphy. Too strong against the window. Foul on Brooks for coming over the back of Milburn.
Didn't have position. Tried to climb Milburn's back to get the rebound.
Foul on Brooks. His first, team's fourth. 4.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And Ryan Shirley back in. Gavin Withrow returns. And Aiden Miller on the court now. 6'4", 205 sophomore. Here's Loy. He's going to take it all the way down. He's going to throw it up. It is no good at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with a score. Barren County 12 and Russell County 10. We'll be back after this break. This is Barren County High Basketball presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
Take time to really listen to you. Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Jamie Harris, your Southern Kentucky Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 270-651-9993. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
So wake up early, do a little studying, take the dog out, finish that audiobook
until the very end.
Finish that workout, then stop by McDonald's for breakfast and somehow manage to do it all before that 10 a.m. meeting meal. There's a meal for every morning at McDonald's.
Pair our delicious hash browns with the sweet and savory taste of a sizzling sausage McGriddles or a crispy chicken McGriddles for only $2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
You're listening to Barren County Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now, back to courtside with Jay Turner.
Trojans lead 12-10 over Russell County as we start the second period. Presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Glad you could join us tonight. Trojanettes winning in double overtime, 53-45. Lloyd with the basketball for Russell County, gives it to Grayson. Grayson works against Ryan Shirley. Try to backtrack him in. Stringer. Out front, back to Lloyd. Lloyd against Gavin Withrow. Bounce pass left over to Milburn. In the corner goes to Grayson. Here's the lob. Knocked down by Ryan Shirley. Tapped into bounds. Ham grabs it, though. Shovels it back out to Milburn. He'll go left side with it to Stringer. Back out to Milburn. Milburn now gives it to Stringer. He'll throw it cross court over to Lloyd. Lloyd spins right. He'll throw it up in the shot. We got a whistle and a foul on the floor. And it will be charged to Aiden Miller, I think.
Yes.
First foul on Miller, 5 on the Trojans here in the first half. And Stringer will toss it in. 5'10" freshman for Russell County. As he gets the ball out, it's picked off by Niken. Picked it off in front of Milburn. He's going to go in for the shot, and he's going to get fouled. And Niken is down. Not sure what happened. He keeps rolling over.
Milburn came down with trying to rake and grab the basketball, just swatted at the basketball. And when he came down, I don't know what he hit. It was a pretty forceful down swat. It was a basketball play, so it was a clean play. Three a game. We said nobody else averages more than 2 rebounds. Nobody else averages more than 8 points. So he is the bulk.
Yeah.
You look at it, over half, or right at half of our point total.
Going to get a timeout called here with 7:14 to go in the second period. Barren County leading 12-10.
Russell actually called the timeout, gives us a chance to regroup and kind of figure out what's going on here with Aiden.
Well, it seems like he's holding his side. I don't know.
He was,
he wasn't putting any pressure on his left ankle.
I don't know. Maybe just got a pretty good blow, and hopefully we'll shake it off. Got a 12-10 lead, just under a minute played in the period. I don't know if we have a trainer. I know we didn't bring a trainer, but I don't know if Russell has one here to look at him.
Ball comes into Griggs. He's in the lane. He'll give it over to Brooks. Brooks will put up with a 12-foot jumper. It's no good. Ham with a rebound for Russell County. As Loy will work it up against Withrow. Right side it goes to Milburn. He'll send it out to Grayson for a 3-point shot. It rims off. And the ball going to hit the floor as Griggs tried to tap it to Withrow. Couldn't get the rebound. And it hit the end line, so Russell County will keep it underneath. It's lobbed out to Ham. Got Aiden Miller guarding him. Coming off the screen. Stringer, here's a lob down low. Shot put up and in by Ham.
It really causes a lot of mismatch problems, and when we try to front the post, all they're doing is throwing over top of us for buckets.
Right side it goes to Griggs. Bounces it over to Brooks. Now Withrow wanting a screen set. Miller sets it for him, but Loy stays with him. Bounce pass back to the left side. Miller on the baseline, spins, looks down low. It's going to be pulled away, taken by Ham for Russell County, as Loy will bring it up against Withrow. Right side it goes to Milburn. Milburn lobs it down to Ham. Ham one dribble. Double team, had it slapped loose and stolen by Griggs. Griggs with a 3-on-3 break. And we got a whistle and a foul. Or is it a technical foul?
It looked like a technical foul.
On Ham. So must have said something to the officials that he's going down the floor. I don't know.
Yeah, he wasn't happy probably that he caught the lob and Mason came from the backside and knocked it away. So he had to have said something running down the floor because the technical was called 3/4 of the way down on the offensive end for us.
Gavin Withrow hits the first one of the technical free throws. And the second one is up. It's good. So Barren leads at 14-12.
When you run it back, Ham was kind of jogging beside after he got the ball swatted away. He was kind of jogging beside the official. So I'm sure he said something in passing that the official deemed technical worthy.
Looks like they're applying ice to Aiden Niken's left knee. Coach Austin Burge down there assisting with that. Here's a shot banked up and in by Mason Griggs. 16-12, Trojans lead it by 4. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second. Loy with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Double teamed. And a whistle, and they're going to call Withrow for a reach. His first, team 6. Looked like he just yanked it away from him, and then they called the foul.
I think he did.
Milburn fakes, drives a baseline, leaning shot, no good. A blocking foul on Pointer.
Good play by Russell County on the side out. They got numbers advantage instead of us running back in the backcourt. They got the numbers advantage underneath their goal. Played a little two-man game, and we couldn't switch up to guard it.
Jay Milburn, a 6'4 junior, second leading scorer in the club in the first 3 ball games. At the line for 2. First one on the way, and it's no good. Colton Stevens into the Trojan lineup, 5'7", 145, and a junior. Came in for Tay Pointer. And Milburn back of the line. Shot goes up, and it's short this time. Ball slapped out, grabbed by Withrow. And he'll bring it down the floor for the Trojans. Right side, Griggs. He's cut off down low. Traveling violation on Griggs.
Had Ham in front of him and another one behind him.
Second quarter presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. As the ball comes into new player in the ball game is Colton Feast, number 24, 5'11 sophomore. Milburn out to Feast. Looks over to bench, had it poked away from Colton Stevens. Stevens with a steal. He'll hook it off now to Withrow. Bounces back to Stevens. He'll give it over to Shirley on the left side. Back down to the baseline is Griggs. Back out to Shirley. Shirley trying to penetrate, loses a handle on it, diving for the loose ball. Still loose, and coming up with it is Griggs. Griggs wants to drive it right down the lane. Throws it up the shot. No follow-up. Good for Miller.
You got to have somebody crashing that offensive glass when you throw it up. Miller did.
18-12. Trojans lead it by 6. 4.5 to go here in the first half. And Feast almost walked with it. They give it over the left side now to Burton, who's in the game. Here's a shot going up, no good. Rebound to Withrow, races down the floor with it behind the back dribble. Goes down the left side, gives it underneath to Miller. He'll throw it up, he's fouled.
Going to call a charge. Aiden lowered the shoulder as he turned around, and Russell County sold it.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on Aiden Miller. And looks like they're probably going to keep him in there for right now. Of course, Aiden Ikens on the bench with a knee injury, apparently, with ice being applied to it at the moment. Loy, left side over to Burton. Here's a 3 by Grayson. It's no good. And Withrow mishandled the rebound. It's put up and in. Burton getting the basket. And it's 18-14, Barren County. Colton Stevens with it on the left side, headed toward the key. He's got an open look shot, but doesn't take it. Try to go to Shirley with it. It got knocked away, but Shirley there to retrieve it. Back out to Withrow. And now Withrow bounce pass right side over to Stevens. Stevens trying to curl into the lane. He'll kick it back out. Miller for 3. No. Rebound comes off to Russell County's Feast. Feast looking inside. Now gives it off to Burton. Working into Ham. That's going to be an offensive foul. Ryan Shirley taking the charge on that one. That's 2 on Ham. Of course, he got a technical foul a little bit ago. Number 6 against the Lakers here in the first half. Corbin Murphy back in the Trojan lineup for Aiden Miller.
They become a little easier to guard because that takes a lot of size, scoring, and rebounding out of Russell County's lineup when Ham goes to the bench.
Down to 3 minutes to play here in the half. Withrow, right side over to Griggs, feeds it down in there to Shirley. Shot high off the mark, and it actually went in.
Yeah.
I thought that shot was going to go off the left side of the rim.
I did too. He didn't use the backboard and was at the mercy of the rim.
It was a high arching shot. 20-14. Driving with it, Loy. Whistle and a foul. I'm going to call it on Stevens, I think.
He was trying to drive him into Corbin, who was set up there to take the charge, but he couldn't get him down the lane.
There's been 15 fouls called in this first half.
Yeah, it had that feel early that they were going to call a ton of fouls.
Loy puts it up and in for his first point of the game.
We're already 1 man down with Aiden. We can't afford to get in much foul trouble.
Had some problems down at the Glasgow-Russellville game. They were in a delay. A fire alarm went off, and they had to clear the gym. The fire department just got there.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
That's in a Russellville gym. Free throw is missed by Loy. Rebound to Griggs.
They get the girls' game in.
They did get the girls' game in, though. Boys' game has not started. Stevens with the basketball. Goes to the right side. Gives it to Brooks. Throws it out to Griggs. Bounce pass to Murphy. 12-footer on the left side. No good. Rebound by Stevens on the right side. He out-rebounded the taller Stringer. And here's Briggs down the lane. Griggs gets it up. It's no good. Rebound in there by Milburn. Oh, throwing elbows. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. We're going to put it on Shirley.
You got to just drop back at that point.
That's already 10 fouls on the Trojans here in the first half. Jay Milburn at the line. Missed his first 2. He'll get 2 here with a double bonus. First shot is up. It's too strong. Shot 60% from the foul line in the first 3 games. Second shot for Milburn. And he got that one. His first point of the game. It's 20-16. The Trojans lead it by 4. Russell County with some pressure in the backcourt. Shirley loops it over the left side to Griggs. Griggs, dangerous pass, but Stevens there to grab it. Here's Brooks on the right wing. Feeds it into Shirley. Shirley going strong to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Murphy trying to go back there with it. It's blocked and a foul. He got hammered in there. Foul is on Milburn. His second. Team 7th.
little things make a difference. Colton Stevens coming to meet that pass, save the possession, and Corbin going up trying to get the offensive rebound. All those little hustle plays, all those little basketball moves, at least hopefully he'll get a point at the free throw line, maybe one more.
Corbin Murphy got a 3-point play back in the first quarter. 21-16. Trojans up by 5 with 1:55 to play here before halftime. And the second shot for Corbin Murphy, in and out. Rebound comes off to Bolin. Blake Bolin, a 6'5 sophomore, just checked in.
I think they were trying to get Milburn out, but they couldn't get a sub to the table.
Grayson, left corner, out to Stringer. Back to Grayson. Grayson giving it out to Milburn. Top of the key, wants to drive it right down the lane. A collision, shot goes in. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on Mason Griggs.
They've been a turning point in the game. If Griggs could have squared his shoulders just a little bit more, but he couldn't, and block instead of a charge, they get a 3-point opportunity to pull within a deuce.
21-18 now with 1:35 left before the break. Do a little housekeeping duty. Aiden Nyken has been out since the 7:14 mark.
I don't know who he called that on, but it wasn't on Mason. Like it should have been, I think.
They haven't put it on the board. I thought it was on Griggs. Yeah, that's correct.
We had it right. I don't know who he whistled in, but it wasn't the right person.
So Milburn's at the line with a chance to make a 3-point play for Russell County. And this shot goes up, and it's good. After missing his first 3 from the line, he's come back and hit 2 in a row and had a 3-point play there to cut the lead to 2 for the Trojans at 21-19.
Minute 35 to go. They got their 2 leading scorers on the bench with foul trouble. They're going to pick up in a 1-2-2 half-court press.
Withrow over to Stevens. Hooks it back over to Withrow. Withrow dribbling to the right side, hands it back out front to Stevens. Stevens looking. Gets it in the middle to Brooks, feeds it underneath to Shirley, pump fake, puts it up, blocked. Got it back though, dribbles it out to the corner after Withrow. Back to Shirley. He'll lob it over the cross court. Stevens from 18, it's off the mark. Grayson with a rebound for Russell County.
Got to finish there. Good look from, that was Brooks down low, but got to finish.
And here's Loy behind the back. He's going inside, throws it up and got it. The 8th grader gets his first field goal. Ties it up at 21 with 53 seconds to play in the first half. Shirley lobs it back out. Stevens out top. He's in trouble. Bounces it off to Withrow. Withrow bounces it back over to Stevens. Stevens is going to be fouled, and it'll be charged to Caleb Weaver, who just checked in. 5'11 sophomore. That's his first. That'll be Russell County's 8th of the half. Colton Stevens, 5'7 junior at the line for the 1+1. And the shot goes up. It is no good. Rebound claimed in there by Bolin. 35 seconds to go before halftime. We're tied at 21. Left side to give it to Weaver. Weaver had it knocked away. Murphy's got it for the Trojans. Murphy's going to drive it against Grayson, and he's going to be hammered going up.
It's 2 fouls driving at the bucket. They have just absolutely hammered us. One against Nyken, who hasn't been back in the game since, and that one against Murphy. He bounced back up right to the strike.
Grayson's first personal, number 9 on Russell County. Murphy for 2 shots. He's 2 for 3 here in the first half. This shot goes up, and it's no good. Barren County 4 of 7 at the foul line here in the first half. Colin Burton, 5'9 freshman, number 15, checking into the Russell County lineup. 24.9 left here in the second period. Here's Murphy's second free throw toss. It's good. gives him 5 points, and Barren up by 1, 22-21. 22 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Loy feeds in the middle. That should be a walk right there. No call. Loy being chased. Trying to come back over the timeline. We're going to get a foul call. 12.3 seconds left.
Caught on Brooks. Brooks was in great guarding position, I thought, trying to get him to step it back across the timeline in a trap, but they'll go to the line, a chance to actually take the lead here with 12.3 left before the break.
Loy's only 1 of 4 at the line. This shot is no good. Tay Pointer in for Colton Stevens with 12.3. And Loy back at the charity stripe. Second free throw toss is up, and it comes off the rim. Ryan Shirley with a rebound. He'll give it off to Gavin Withrow. 8 seconds left in the quarter before halftime. Crossover to the left, penetrates, runner in the lane. Banked it in.
Good move, getting down the lane.
People's Bank shot for Gavin Withrow. Ends the half. Aiden like an injury is, and just a little knee strain. I hope.
Yeah, they're looking at his left. That'd be his left lateral part of his knee, outside part of his knee. I don't know if he's ever been checked by a trainer or anything, so I think it's more of a precaution. We'll see when he gets some kind of actual medical attention.
See if we can get something from. There's a three-pointer from Tay Pointer. That's a good way to start the second half.
Sure is. We'll see if we can get an update, but more importantly, we've got to find a way like that to get some open shots and knock them down.
27-21. Barren County leads it by 6. Loy has the basketball for Russell County, gives it to Ham. He feeds it in the middle there to Milburn. Milburn turns, he goes down, got an offensive foul. And Milburn, that will be his third personal, team's first of the second half.
Two big plays by Tay in the first 30 seconds of this half. Got the three and drew the charge to pick up Milburn's third. Limit how he plays a little bit with those three.
Just underway, second half, third quarter, presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Barren County with a 6-point lead. Withrow, right side, Griggs. Cross-court pass and a skip to Pointer, and we got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul on the Trojans. And then check through the number. Ryan Shirley. And I have him for only one, but they have him on the board for 2. First foul of the second half against Barren County. Loy gives it off of the right side now to Milburn. Milburn, right side of the circle. Now dribbles left. Throws it over the right side. Here's a three in the air. Way off the mark. Grabbing it was Milburn. He puts it back up. It's no good. Ball going out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to Russell County. Withrow chased it but couldn't get to it in time. So apparently a Trojan touched it last before Withrow could get to it. And I'm sure Grayson may be shaking up a little bit for Russell County.
All right.
I don't know if he's going to come out of the ball game or what, but maybe he lost a contact lens. Well, seems to be okay.
Not a formal update on Aiden, but just I think right now it's being more precautious. Nobody's really checked him out, so it's really hard to know unless you go get it checked out. So more precaution and just have him down the road.
Grayson with the basketball for Russell County. Out top, they swing it to left side. Anderson, who's back in the game for the second half. Ham has to dribble it out to the corner, gets forced out there. Now Grayson to the right baseline with it for Russell County. He's guarded by Corbin Murphy. He'll throw it back over the left side. Loy for a three. No good. Rebound to Ryan Shirley. He gets pushed to the floor by Grayson. His second. Team second of the half.
Corbin gives us that extra big body in there to match up. And really on the baseline when you've got Corbin's big body and Ryan's toughness going against Ham and Grayson, it gives us a better matchup and better advantage.
And here's a pass stolen away. Milburn's going to take it in, but he gets fouled by Griggs.
Yeah, we can't do that, though. It was just a little simple handoff. We don't go meet the basketball. Milburn steps in front and takes it the other way.
And that will be 3 fouls on Mason Griggs. Jay Milburn at the line. He's only 2 of 5 at the stripe. 2 shots. First one on the way, short.
Maybe our best defense is the hack-a-shack and just keep putting them at the line.
Yeah. And I don't even know if that even hit the rim. It hit the net, but
I'm not sure it did either. We're going extra big as Miller comes in for Mason Griggs.
Second shot for Jay Milburn. And he got that one. It's his 5th point of the game, but he's only 3 of 8, or 3 of 7 from the foul line. 27-22, Barren leads it by 5. Bounce pass right side, Ryan Shirley dribbles it out, getting pressure from Milburn. Milburn had his hands all over him there. Here's Withrow, bounces over to Shirley. Shirley wants to drive strong to the bucket, had it blocked, got it back, pump fake, went up, he's fouled.
We're going to move him out, and Shirley's actually playing the 3 with this lineup.
3 on Ham. So Milburn has 3, Ham has 3. And that's the 3rd team foul on Russell County in the second half. Shirley puts it in the air. Too strong. Barren County was 5 of 8 from the charity stripe in the first half. Shirley, second shot in the air, good. His third point of the game. Lead is 6.
Full court man to man.
Barren County, 28-22. As Anderson's having trouble getting the ball in, finally does to Loy. As Loy will bring it up against Gavin Withrow. Loy gets it across. Sends it off the right side to Milburn. And now Milburn out top to Grayson. Wanted to shoot the 3. Loy will. Left wing 3 in the air. Good. He only averaged 3 points a game in the first 3 ball games. He's got 6 in this one. And it's 28-25. Miller driving strong to the bucket. Pump fake against Ham, and he puts it in.
Got his hips past Ham, and he could not afford to pick up his 4th foul.
Aiden Miller with his 2nd field goal tonight. 30-25. Trojans by 5. As Anderson has it deep on the right side for Russell County, guarded by Pointer. Pass almost tipped away. Grayson driving strong against Murphy. He walked. Not sure if they were going to call a whistle on that one, but he did. And so Barren County will get the ball. 5:02 to play here in the third. Gavin Withrow. Crossover dribble. Down the lane. Up shot. No good. Kind of scooped it up there. Wouldn't go down. Milburn with a rebound for Russell County. Driving right side. Going in for the shot off the window. It's too short. Ball tipped out. Withrow has it for the Trojans. Withrow drives. Throws it up on the run. No good. Rebound, paddle 4. And Shirley rips it away. Gives it to Murphy. Puts it up and in.
Again, we have done a good job on the offensive glass. There's another opportunity, extra shot, and we cashed in.
Nice soft touch by Corbin Murphy for his 7th point. And the Trojans lead it by 7, 32-25. Loy with the basketball, crossover dribble against Withrow. Takes it left side. He'll give it out top now to Ham. Ham going to take Shirley one-on-one. Leaves it in the corner. Grayson fires away. No. An offensive rebound, but Milburn has it swiped out of his hands and a foul.
Gavin came down, swatted down. When you swat down 80%, 90% of the time, they're going to call that foul on you. Even if it's clean, it's just the way it looks.
And that'll be 2 on Gavin Withrow, 3rd on the Trojans in the second half. As Anderson will toss it in for Russell County. Ball comes out long out front to Ham. Shirley trying to stay with him. Leaves it in the corner with Grayson. Throws it out to Loy. Loy against Withrow. Wants to take him one-on-one. Drives in. Whistle and a foul.
Extra step, get a charge. Try to use that off ball or help defender to get it. But maybe a step slow.
That's 3 on Ryan Shirley now. 4 on the Trojans.
That wasn't on Ryan. It had to have been on Corbin. He was the only one there.
They put it on Shirley. That's what they got on the board anyway.
Yeah.
And now Loy with the basketball out front for Russell County. 3:45 left in the third. Barren up by 7. Loy getting the screen from Ham. Cuts back left. Withrow trying to stay with him. Dribbling it off, and here comes Miller with it. Behind the back dribble. Gets rid of it behind him to Pointer. In the corner, Miller. Miller steps back. 12-footer in the air. Rims no good. Crashing aboard is Milburn. Up court. Driving with it. Anderson goes in for the shot. It's good and a foul. Anderson's first 2 points tonight.
I went back and watched it just to make sure I wasn't crazy. Ryan was on the other side of the floor.
Maybe they switched the foul a little bit ago. I don't know.
No, they announced
put it
it.
on Miller. It's 3rd. Team's 5th. Yeah, that's why they announced it anyway. Shirley out of the game right now with those 3 fouls. Anderson at the line with a chance to make a 3-point play, and he does. Cuts it to 4 at 32-28. And a 2-2-1 zone court press applied by Russell County. Withrow, bounce pass in the corner to Pointer. Flashing underneath. Shot put up and in. Aiden Miller. Give the assist to Pointer. The Edward Jones, Jamie Harris assist. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with your financial planning. Lead back up to 6 for the Trojans at 34-28. They float it down low. Milburn puts it in.
We can't let him catch it that deep because the time the help comes, you're right under the goal.
34-30. Barren County leads it by 4 with 2:48 to play in the third period. Brooks with the basketball. Brooks out to Withrow, looking for help. Bounce pass over to Miller, back out to Withrow. Withrow working one-on-one against Lloyd. Takes it left side. Leaves it with Pointer on the left wing. Back out front to Withrow. Withrow off to the right side. Got a reach around foul on Loy as Withrow hit the 10-footer, but it won't count. On Loy, his second. That is Russell County's fourth of the half.
You don't see many teams. I think they're running a triangle and two. You don't see many teams run a gimmick defense, especially this time of the year, but they're chasing our two guards and leaving their bigs in that triangle.
Ball comes in the corner, right-hand side to Pointer. He'll give it out to Stevens, who's back in. Miller, turnaround jump shot, good from 6.
They went back to the straight 3-2 that time, and we just exploited the middle. Good job on the inbounds play.
8 points for Aiden Miller coming off the bench tonight. 36-30, Trojans lead it. Down to the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Anderson with the basketball for Russell County. Bounce pass off to Ham in the right corner. Ham dribbles out. Now picks it up. He'll give it out to Loy, top of the circle. Back over it goes to Ham. Ham sends it over to Anderson. Anderson down the corner to Grayson. Grayson now putting down the dribble. Out top to Loy. Loy wants to drive. In the corner to Grayson. Pulls a trigger. Oh, it's in and out. Loy went halfway down, came out. Put back up and in, and a foul. Ham got the putback off the missed shot. Foul on the Trojans. It'll be on. You putting on Miller?
Yeah, that's right.
Miller, that's his fourth. Team sixth.
Missed a box out on the backside, and Ham used his strength to muscle through Aiden up and in. I said we've done a really good job keeping them off the offensive glass, but that was not that instance.
Ham has not been to the line tonight. It shows him shooting 46.2%. And I guess that's why, because he missed it. Barren County with a basketball. Pointer in the front court. Minute and a half to go. Third period up by 4. Stevens with it. Gets rid of it over to Pointer on the left side. Pointer in the middle. Here's Corbin Murphy. Little pump fake off the window. No good. Follow up. No good for Brooks. Trying to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Russell County.
Got to get
great opportunity right there. Just would not go.
Point blank, couple of them.
Yeah.
We got to get one of those to go through the net.
Minute 17 left in the third. Lloyd against Colton Stevens. Gets rid of the basketball on the left side to Stringer, who's back in. Out top, Ham, he traveled. Little ball fake before he put it down on the floor. Barren ball with 1:02 left. Third period, leading by 4. 36-32. Stevens being chased out there. He's in a trap, needs help. Hooks it off in there to Shirley. In the corner to Brooks. Lets it fly for 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Brooks had it, and it's swiped away, but Stevens there to grab it. Trojans keep it alive. Shirley with the basketball back to Stevens. 38 seconds to play in the quarter. Brooks again will fire it from long range. It's bouncing off the rim. Rebound to Milburn and a foul.
Eli had 2 good looks. Good looks, had his feet set, everything textbook. The way you want to shoot it, step into it, but it's got to go through the rim.
So Corbin Murphy, that's his third, and Barren's 7th of the second half. And it is Milburn at the line for the one in bonus. Grayson returning to the Laker lineup, replacing Ham.
We'll be in the bonus the rest of the game. At this rate, we might not get home to after 11.
Yeah. Milburn hasn't been too successful at the line. His shot goes up, and it rattles and stays in. And we'll get the bonus. 36-33. Grayson was already headed back down the floor thinking he missed it. Bonus try for Milburn. In and out. Rebound to Ryan Shirley. 26 seconds to play here in the third.
We've had 12 both of the first 2 quarters, and we're stuck on 12 here. Let's see if we can get off of it.
Stevens out front with it. Stevens on the dribble. Getting some pressure, trying to get it away. Gets rid of it to Pointer. 10 seconds to go. Pointer in a trap, back to Stevens, and a foul on Lloyd. That's going to be his third for reaching in. Team's fifth. Barren will keep the ball with 8.3 to play here in the third period.
I think they'd get Milburn out here with, he's got 3, and they will.
So Stevens will toss it in here on the side, down below us. Gets it into Murphy, back to Stevens. Stevens working around, he'll give it off to Pointer. Pointer's got to hurry, get the shot away, goes in for the shot, and rolled off, no good on the right side of the rim. That's the end of the third quarter with a score after 3. Barren County 36, Russell County 33. Back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. As you're listening to Barren County High Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
Contracting in stone has stood the test of time, with quality being their top priority. Scotty's has been serving South Central Kentucky for nearly 50 years. As your local paving contractor, Scotty's is community-minded and community-involved, therefore willing to go the extra mile to help their neighbors and friends. Scotty's Contracting believes home is where the heart is, and they want you and your family to love the path that leads you to it. You can increase the value of your home with a newly paved driveway. Just imagine that curb appeal. Whether you're selling your home or staying forever, quality paves the way with Scotty's Contracting. Give your home or business more curb appeal with the help of Scotty's Contracting. Rely on your local paving contractor, someone you can trust. Scotty's, serving you for nearly 50 years and is here to stay. Call 270-629-2112. That's 270-629-2112 or scottyscontracting.com.
You're listening to Barren County Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now back to courtside with Jay Turner.
Quarter number 4 is brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Trojans 36, Lakers 33. Russell County has the basketball to start the fourth. As Milburn handles it on the left side, out to Anderson. He's directing traffic out there. Barren County in a 2-3 zone. Yep. As it comes back out to Anderson. Anderson sends it over the left side to Loy. Back out front to Anderson. Anderson goes right side with it. Bounce pass over to Ham. Knocked away by Withrow. It'll come back to the back court and grabbed by Anderson. Back over to Milburn to the right wing. Anderson lobs it into the high post there to Milburn. Back out to Anderson for 3. No. The rebound comes off to Ryan Shirley. Withrow into the front court. As they try to get the offense set here. Right elbow, Shirley. Hands it off to Pointer. He pulls the trigger. Got it for 3.
They're back in that triangle and 2, and we found a window, got him an open shot and knocked it down. We've got plenty of open shots. We just got to finish the deal. Back up 6.
Tay Pointer with a People's Bank tray. 39-33, Milburn with the basketball. Over to Anderson. They give it down to the baseline to Ham. Ham one dribble, back out to Anderson. Swings it out top to Milburn. Milburn back over to Anderson. Knocked away and stolen. Withrow's got it for the Trojans. He'll head in for the layup. Ooh, he gets hammered too. No foul. Wow. I want to say a block shot. On the other end, Ham puts it up, got it, and they're going to call a little ticky-tack foul on Corbin Murphy.
Gavin's shot got blocked, but it was the off arm that caused him to go to the floor. I thought there should have been a foul there, and Corbin kind of turned his back, and that's why they gave him the and 1.
39-35, Scott Ham's 10th point. 0 for 1 at the line. His shot goes up, and it is no good. Ball hit Corbin Murphy right in the face. Bounced up high, and Grayson laid it in.
Yeah, Grayson was the one who deflected it off of Corbin and got it back. We got a 2-point ball game, Jay.
39-37. Shirley has it, turns toward the bucket, hands it off underneath. There's Withrow, puts it in, a foul.
That's Griggs, I think.
Or excuse me, Griggs. I didn't see the number. I was looking right at the rail at that time.
Griggs got around.
We'll give it to Griggs.
Yeah, Griggs got around Grayson. That's a mismatch, especially going to the rim.
And the foul was on Grayson, his third. So they've got, let's see, Milburn has 3, Ham 3, Grayson 3, Loy has 3.
They tried to sneak Milburn down here in the corner. We didn't see him, but fortunately didn't hurt us.
Yeah. Griggs missed the free throw. Barren County leading by 4. 5:50 to play in the basketball game. Ham comes out to get the pass. Goes left side. Loy launches the 3, and he drains it. Second three-point shot of the second half for Loy. Cuts the lead to 1 for Barren at 41-40. Shirley hands it off out to Pointer, and now Griggs has it. Swings it left side to Withrow. Back to Griggs. Bounce pass. Broken up, stolen by Milburn. Milburn behind the back dribble. Pulls up with a 10-footer. It is in and out. Rebound grab by Aiden Miller for the Trojans. Gets rid of it to Withrow. Over goes to Ryan Shirley. Ryan Shirley drives in, had it poked away from behind. Loose ball on the run out. Here's Milburn, laid it up, missed it. Rebound comes off to Pointer. Got a 5-on-4.
Yeah, he slipped, and Milburn's just getting back into play. And
Pointer has it turned over, and here's going to be a foul called on.
Actually, they called a double dribble.
But I didn't see the signal. I guess it's the outside official over there.
I was looking at the lead official.
One right here.
It was just a crazy sequence, to be honest with you. Milburn missed a layup and kind of slid and had his feet out from under him. We didn't take advantage of the man up that we had, turned it over, but they turned it right back to us.
Yeah. Pointer out front with it on the right side. He's going to leave it with Griggs. Bounce pass left. Withrow in the corner. Pointer 3 in the air. No good. Crashing aboard is Milburn for Russell County.
Went up high to get it. They went back a 3-2. Ran the baseline. Decent look.
Cross court pass left side. Loy. He'll throw it back out now to Anderson. Anderson will leave it with Loy once again. 1-point ball game. Trojans lead at 41-40. Milburn into Ham with the right elbow. Takes it to the left side. He'll dump it off in the corner. Loy for a 3. No. The rebound comes off to Withrow for the Trojans. Withrow takes it down the middle of the lane. A runner in the lane. No whistle and a foul.
Another hard take, but I think Ham will pick up his 4.
Yep. And that will be the team's 7th of the half.
And Russell's going to take a timeout. Gavin's been able to slice through the defense, slice through that zone a few times tonight, and get to that little volleyball line, so he's able to shoot a runner. That's Gavin's shot. He's usually pretty good at that. Continue to do that. If you can't get it or it defended, then you kick it back out for the 3.
Remind you're listening to our broadcast on Nash 103.7, WHHT FM, Cave City, Glasgow, online at Nash1037.com and on 104thescore.com. We're also on BCHS live stream tonight. And again, we'll remind you that tomorrow night we will be at home as the Trojanettes. Our next doubleheader broadcast will be Friday night from Allen County, Scottsville. Second shot won't go. Rebound to Russell County. Trojans 42, Lakers 40. 3:50 left in the game. Lloyd over to Ham. Ham back over to Anderson. Now Anderson over to Grayson. Down the corner. Milburn. Back out to Grayson. Gives it back to Milburn. Left side. Over to Anderson. Back to Milburn. They work it in the corner. Grayson with it. His left ankle. So Griggs, that was his 4th personal foul. Number 9 on the Trojans here in the second half. So with 3:01 to go in the ball game, we're looking at Grayson underneath the Russell County bucket.
Anything on the Twitter machine except Alabama-Ohio State game. For all those Alabama fans that have infiltrated the Bluegrass State, it's 35-14, I think, at halftime.
And Grayson is up, but he's hobbling off at left ankle.
Sorry, it's 35-17. Not that makes a big difference.
So both teams have lost a player tonight due to injury. Of course, Aiden Nyken went out early in the second